Kaohsiung's port is Taiwan's largest harbor. It used to be just an industrial hub, but now it has some beautiful destinations. We take a look at the stories behind two of them today.
This is Kaohsiung's Great Harbor Bridge, one of two striking new developments beside the waterfront, along with the Kaohsiung Music Center. RTI's Thelin has this report.
This is a beautifully sculptural bridge, but that's not the most interesting thing about it. It pivots 90 degrees to let boats pass. I met up this afternoon with Goran Wong, one member of the team of designers, architects, and mechanical engineers who created this bridge.
Some people say it looks like a sailing boat, and some people say it looks like whale or dolphin. I think it's great because everyone has his own imagination, but it's all about the ocean, it's all about the harbor. And actually we use the material FRP, which is used on the body of yacht. We use it to create the canopy of the bridge. It's like a real yacht, but looks like a bridge.
Yeah. Sort of a yacht turned upside down.
Right. Yeah.
Did you have a specific image in your mind when you were creating it?
Like a yacht. And we also create a deck on the top of the bridge. So it's just like a boat. You can stay on the deck and you can relax, you can feel the wind, you can see the view, you can chat on the deck with your friend. And there are shades. You know that the environment is so hot in Kaohsiung, so you need some space like be shaded. Then you can stay on the shade and feel comfortable.
Why did you decide to use a pivot rather than a traditional drawbridge?
First, it's more efficient. If you want to hang something like this, if you want to hang the bridge like this, the weight is very heavy. So it takes lots of electricity to hang it like that. But it takes just a little electricity and then you can rotate the bridge. It takes only 3 minutes to rotate the bridge to 90 degrees. And if you want to hang the bridge like this, it may take maybe 15 minutes. And the second, it looks more elegant. It looks like a ballet dancer. So it's not just a bridge, it's an art installation, it's a show. Because the old harbor is too small for the container shipping, so they create a new harbor for the container. This is the old harbor. And this is the Dagangqiao, the Great Harbor Bridge. This old harbor is now transforming into some area which is more recreational. This is the new life for the old harbor. In the old time, the Kaohsiung Harbor is mostly for the industry, and now it's for our culture, it's for our art.
Do you have a favorite artwork from the area?
There is a new installation called 大港回声. We can translate it into Megaport Echo. It's an interactive sound installation. They put lots of bells on the crane, and you can play keyboard under the crane and the bells will ring. It also creates shade for the environment. If the 大港桥 is a show of movement, it is a ballet show, and the 大港回声 is a show of sound. It creates a sound experience, create different sound experience for the harbor. In the harbor area, you can see something and you can listen to something. And for other artists, they create something for you to touch.
Tell us a little bit about the Kaohsiung Music Center.
I think the Kaohsiung Music Center plays a very important role for another beginning, the connection between Aihe and the Kaohsiung Harbor.
So Aihe is the
Love River.
Yeah.
Right. Back to 1990s, there are lots of walls that separating the city and the harbor. So when I was young, I have little memory about the harbor. In 2005, the city government started to remove those walls. And then citizens could go to the harbor and start to know the city in different view. If you open the space, but you don't have proper activities, that space will die. The music center, it brings the music activity into that very special space. I think it's very good. And it's a very successful, iconic architecture for the harbor. It looks like coral. Yeah, it's all about the sea and the harbor.
Kaohsiung's old harbor is being transformed from an industrial port to a destination with iconic landmarks that everyone can enjoy.